Welcome to Real Vermont News. Today, we're looking into why State Senator Alison Clarkson and her far-left colleagues in the legislature are so intent on imposing draconian new climate laws on us as soon as the legislature reconvenes in January. Why are they doing this when newly published data from the federal government's own National Oceanic and Atmospheric Agency shows America's surface temperatures have not risen in at least 15 years? Look at the graph. We're not getting warmer. To repeat, this comprehensive new nationwide data is from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Agency, America's premier climate agency. And that data says flat out America's climate is not getting warmer. Hasn't been getting warmer for at least 15 years. Might even be getting a little cooler. And the new data pictured here in this official NOAA chart is the best data, the most accurate national temperature data ever recorded. Because 15 years ago, NOAA thought the old temperature data was sufficiently compromised that it needed to establish new environmentally pristine temperature recording stations. And they put them up in 114 locations all across America. State-of-the-art weather recording instruments were installed to measure temperatures to far more exacting standards than we'd ever had before. Standards worthy of how much America and the world are depending on precise temperature data to determine whether we're going to upend industrial civilization like the climate fanatics demand. And since that ultra-reliable data says the temperature in America hasn't risen in 15 years, that means the climate science based on the previous inaccurate temperature is wrong. So the predictions of future global warming are questionable too. And that makes it totally inappropriate for Senator Clarkson and the other environmental extremists in the legislature to pass new laws that institute a legally enforceable system to make Vermonters reduce our level of carbon emissions in just 5 years to 75% of what they were in 1990. And in 16 years, Senator Clarkson's new law is going to use the police power of the state to force all of us to reduce our carbon emissions to 50% of what we produced in 1990. Are you able even to imagine what that will be like? How we're going to heat our homes, get to work, and live our lives? What powers the state will have to acquire to force us to live this way? So the new temperature data from NOAA is really important, because it undermines whatever logic Senator Clarkson has included in her draconian new law. Senator Clarkson needs to hear from all of us about this. Here's her email address. We need to contact our other legislators too. Look them up at contactyourrep.net. Tell them you will not let them destroy our way of life, that new and improved temperature records make it unnecessary. Be sure to like this video too. Share it with all your Facebook friends. Then click the follow icon to follow Real Vermont News whenever it is published. Do all these things because we need to rescue Vermont from these far-left climate fanatics who seem determined to ruin our state. And that's all the Real Vermont News we have time for. A lot more happened, and we'll be looking into all of it.
Paid for by Rescue Vermont Political Action Committee. Bob Frenier, Treasurer.